Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Sherry,
And I'm Brooke.
and Brooke is reacting to Hercules, The Legendary Journeys.
Where's Eolus? Where's Aphrodite? Don't want Kevin Sorbo's dumbass.
What, you want us to kill Aeolus again?
No! I just don't want only Kevin Sorbo, okay? Nobody only wants Kevin Sorbo. I've seen his Twitter. People don't like him, and I don't blame them. I saw some tweets recently.
Uh, I
Hercules sucks.
is that what they
I'm gonna
say?
take it out on the character. Bad action, sir.
Uh, I'm not on Twitter, so I get to avoid that.
I try to stick to Blue Sky, but there's a couple things I'll check on Twitter just because the community's a little bigger for them over there. And I was scrolling, and fucking Kevin Sorbo tweets popped up. And it was like somebody making fun of him. I can't remember what they said now.
Uh,
But I was just like, ew.
well, this episode, I'm not going to tell you the title. Oh, wait, let me see if I don't think I have any preemptive stuff to tell you. Nope, I don't.
Did he break his hip?
No, that was Lucy,
Why
not
does it
Kevin.
always happen to the good ones?
So, anything you want to say before we get started?
I hope Aeolus or Aphrodite are in the episode. Salomonius is okay too, but Aeolus and Aphrodite are S tier, and he's like A tier, and Hercules is like B tier.
B tier.
On
Poor
a
Herc.
good day.
Poor Herc.
He just doesn't get a ton of like. He's not, and it's not his character. His character's not meant to be the funny one. I get
Right.
it. Everyone else around him is meant to be funny.
Yeah, he's
But
the straight man.
I am not. Xena is also a straight woman, but like she's the straight man of that show, but she's able to like make it funny. Like I don't know, she still has a humor to it that I just don't get from him, and I think that's why I don't like it as much. Like I'm not always into a pure straight man unless it's like a straight man who's like kind of like this is insane what's happening, and like they make it funny, if that makes sense.
They make it meta.
Yeah, like I think he's missing that just a bit.
Yeah.
As I watch the shows back to back, I'm like, I think as a main character, that's what he's missing a little bit. And he doesn't need to have it. The shows are very different and they're allowed to have different styles. I think just for my preference,
Yeah.
I'm like, I think for me, that's what's missing a little bit.
Just to give you an idea on where numbers are at, they've kind of died down a little bit, and I don't know if that's because of bots or what. The last Xena episode, I've only got 31 views on it so far. Hercules, I've got 61.
Yeah, I feel like the farther into series you get, the lower the numbers go.
Xena, 61.
Unless there's like one, except for the popular episodes, then people tune back in for like the popular.
Yeah.
Like my Buffy musical episode slammed.
Yeah.
While all the other ones are doing okay or fine. That one was like,
I told you were going to get a lot of views on that one.
yeah. So it was kind of like some people later seasons, I think. I'm the psycho who, if I commit to watching you watch a show, I will watch all the reactions. Because I'm like, well, you know, like maybe I'll fast forward a little bit in some of the episodes and I'm like, oh, this episode is a little slow. But I don't know. Not everyone's that way. Some people just watch their favorite episodes over and over again, and I get that.
Yeah. I was requested to watch Black Summer.
I've heard of that. Never seen it.
I liked the first season. And then the second season, I had to keep saying, I'm sorry if I'm complaining a lot.
Oh, that's a hard one.
And I did finish it because I promised I would finish it. But I was like, ugh.
See, you gotta watch all the Fast and the Furious movies. You'll feel that way the whole time. But, like, by the end, you're like, yeah, but I like it.
It's like a wreck that you're going by and you gooseneck.
Yeah, this is awesome. Actually, should just watch the first 3. They got the most views. And then 6 banged. But, like, you know. The first 3 actually did pretty well.
Fourth and fifth, I can expect
I like the
low
fifth one.
views.
The fifth one is the highest rated. It's the highest rated movie. It's the Avengers of the Fast and Furious. But
Okay.
yeah, the fourth one sucks ass. The eighth one's the worst, though.
Okay.
And it always will be.
Well,
No, my fast. The day we're recording, my final Fast and Furious reaction goes live today. All 11 films are now on the channel. And my friend is like,
Oh.
why did you do this to me?
Speaking of which, you've got your channel that we need folks to like and comment and all that kind of stuff on your stuff. Your Patreon, which has at least one exclusive show.
Yeah, it has Alias, which is a spy thriller with Jennifer Garner. Mm-hmm. She wears a lot of wigs. It's very dramatic. And it also has some sci-fi stuff that I always forget is in the show until it comes back up. And then I'm like, right, there's like this weird prophecy thing. I don't know. That part's weird, but the spy stuff is fun.
And then also our social media is down below. So check out our social media stuff and like and comment and all that kind of stuff.
I'm getting close to the end of Buffy the Vampire Slayer too, so you kind of, if you want to have a say in the next show, you might want to subscribe so you don't miss the poll. Especially by the time this comes out in like April, I'm gonna be done with season 6 in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I'll be into season 7 recordings.
Okay.
So you know, there'll be polls soon. We've got a couple shows on there. We'll see what people decide. But, you know.
And on that note, let's get into this episode since I'm not going to tell you the title.
Boo! It's because I'm so smart and I would figure it out. Just like I figured out that Callisto would be back. Okay? You all doubted me.
Exactly.
And I was right. I'm always right.
You're not always right.
I forget the times I was wrong, so I only remember the times I was right.
All right, here we go.
That's how you live.
Here we go.
This is the story of a time long ago. Hercules.
It's my man! He's here! And as someone who has been quoted to say you can't trust a grown man with blonde hair, Eelis is the only one I do. Oh no, they're robbing and bullying that man.
They're walking down a straight path and they didn't see them.
Yeah, like guys, you could just look forward. They're doing that thing where they watch their feet so they don't trip over rocks.
Yeah.
Or like you're going uphill so you watch your feet because then you're like, it doesn't feel like a hill.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy died.
That would be brain damage right there.
Hercules is like Batman. He's like, it's wrong to kill people, and then he gives people like internal bleeding that they definitely die from.
This isn't the first time you've made that comment.
No. It came back to me now.
Wow, it's raining even harder now.
Oh no, that means it's gonna come here next. If the weather's moving up anyway. Oh no, that's sad old woman.
Don't worry, they won't bother you anymore.
It's Santa Claus.
We would have paid for escorts.
Man, what year is it?
How about if I escort you there?
Well, yeah, but
I can.
The old people need my help.
Hey.
Oh, okay. No! Wait, who are we following? You think we're staying with Hercules, or are we going to the festival with Eelis?
Shall we go?
We shall see.
There's one that'll make me more happy than the other.
We got a
Where are we,
peacock-looking fan there.
Slay Queen.
as your special day approaches, I appeal to you.
It's a festival for Hera, and Hercules and Aeolus were gonna go?
Help
Oh, I thought you were sad about your son.
Power, that we may serve you better. Please,
Love the peacock earrings.
show us a sign that
Yeah, I
we
know, like,
know
people,
what
like,
you
Hera's
have
bad,
for
but, like,
us.
her motifs are slay.
Yeah.
Like, the peacock's fun. There's so many cool colors. Yes, everyone who likes her is evil. I do find it funny, though, because I'm like, Hera's not, like, the worst god. Like, in the actual, like, when you study it and, like, stuff,
Right.
like, she's not that bad. She's just, like, the goddess of marriage.
Arnessa?
Who
Yeah.
gets cheated on all the time.
Yeah.
Prayers are answered. Hera's sending someone to restore our kingdom to its former glory.
Bro, that is...
Oh, my lady.
A warrior without
Yeah, that
One
Fumian
who will
Chu
make
is
our
a
kingdom
bit
I'm
extreme.
crying. Also, I feel like they used a lot of bronzer on this guy.
And he's barely talking like Ares first did, so that his mustache wouldn't fall off.
Nice of you. No, we've thanked you, but we haven't even learned your name.
Whoa, you're about to.
Well, he protected the old man.
This is the one thing, like, Harris just gonna fireball anyone you like. Or lightning strike or whatever. What if he has amnesia?
Thanks for your help.
And we still don't know your name.
I'm right. I knew it. I knew it the minute they asked his name. I knew it the minute they were like, oh, we don't know your name. And then you got hit on the head. I was like, you don't know his name. I'm always right.
When the ancient gods were petty and cruel,
I knew it.
and they plagued mankind with suffering.
Are you gonna say I knew it the whole episode?
Hercules.
Listen, sometimes you can just tell the way something is written. You're like, you're like, well, I know where this is going. Especially at this time, I think, because it was like where the tropes were made and stuff. So I'm like, oh, I know where they're going.
Now, I didn't hear some of what you said, so what's your prediction?
No, I just said, like, there's certain lines, like, especially in old stuff like this, where you can immediately go, I know where they're going.
Okay.
This, like...
But how's the amnesia going to play into this?
I don't know. They're saying that Hera was going to send them somebody, so maybe it's Hercules with no memory? So then if he gets his memory back, that's kind of ruined.
Yeah.
We better get going, Lottie. We must make Castus by sundown.
We better get going. He has a head injury.
My lady, I can't see how this can possibly work.
And luckily you missed the title.
Memory.
Prince?
Why not?
He's
Lilius
gonna
has
be
been
a
gone from us
prince?
for
I hope they put him in the
5 years.
peacock fit.
These people don't care who
You don't
leads
think
them.
they're gonna notice he's a
They just
different
want
person?
Ed get him to pledge his loyalty to Hera.
See, Aeolus should have come.
That's insane. We'll never get away with it. The soldiers know what Milius looks like.
That's
Soldiers follow
insane cut.
orders.
Why do they all have
Fear of
this
the
mustache?
soldiers.
If
ever
they
get
all
to see
don't.
that prince
It's the
anyway.
same guy, he just has a helmet on.
I
Alright,
can't see
listen.
how.
Well, you better see. Unless you want to incur the wrath of your queen.
I was like, this guy also has this mustache?
Smart and cooperate.
Oh, did you sleep well?
That's alright.
Yes.
This helmet also does him no favors.
No prince.
All I can see are blank
Oh, that means he's gonna have to remember his dead
That
kids
cute little
again.
man he was traveling
At
with.
some point.
I was traveling with a cute little man.
Blonde, blue-eyed, said he was going
I'm
to a festival.
gay?
Don't you remember his name?
You're alive.
A prince has come back to us.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
My lord.
My friend. I can't
Like, I don't think we've ever met, sir.
all these years.
Fool, this is Prince Milius, returned to us from the war.
Fool.
Okay, you don't have to be fucking rude. It seems they helped him come home. In your fake scenario.
Your castle, your kingdom. Huh?
You're like, I get to be rich?
Even with no memory, he's not really excited about it, is he?
He's like, huh. I don't think I like this outfit you're wearing.
I can tell by the way he handled himself.
The side eye.
Everyone on the traders, when they're like, I know this person's a trader because of how they acted. It's like, no.
Everybody is wearing purple.
Yeah, peacock fit. Hell yeah. Get Hercules a peacock fit. Purple braided pants.
Lilius,
There is a little bit of purple in his pants.
my son.
Who's that? Does she definitely know it's not him?
It doesn't matter. The important thing is you're safe.
It matters a little bit.
Your wife can help in that area.
Oh god, they're gonna have a fake wife? Is it the other guy's wife? That's fucked up. Her husband's dead and
thought you'd
America
never return.
pretend this guy's her husband? Girl, I'm
sorry.
spiraling emotionally.
Something wrong?
You can't remember anything, Karen.
We have a lot of catching up to do then. Your son's
Yeah,
coming to
bitch,
see
crazy. Oh god.
you. Boys, go give your father a hug.
I feel like that's not our dad, bro.
Seem a little uncomfortable.
How are you gonna get the kids to play into that? They know it's not their dad.
And I was carrying Protus.
Okay.
Their kids are like, I guess.
Boys!
Ma'am, you cannot do this for your whole life. That's crazy. Eolus, you have to fix it.
Eolus! Good to see you! Hercules.
So we're getting both.
Reading the stuff that legends are made of.
Looking for Electra?
Did you ever think you'd see Elektra in Hercules?
Like Electra from Marvel?
2 against 1.
Now kiss your father goodnight and go wash up.
Thanks, replacement
Night.
dad.
Well, they haven't changed his clothes yet.
I know, I'm pissed. Where is this peacock fit? Do you think Hercules just has, like, these, like,
They're your sons.
he don't have a change of clothes? Ever.
Not usually.
Is anything coming back?
Better hope not.
I think it stopped raining.
This feels like bad.
You're just remembering Tawny.
He's like, I think I have a daughter. Awkward. The kids might be too young and they might actually think it's their dad. But she knows.
Yeah.
And it's weird. I mean, I don't know what she could do other than tell him, but, like, obviously the queen would probably fucking kill her and the kids if they did.
Well, and I think some of the dialogue that we missed was that he looks similar to the
And
prince.
Hercules pledges his loyalty.
Not exact.
Forget Gorgos. We'd rule the peninsula within a year.
She's like, hey, I don't want to do this, it's weird. Get out of here, weird mustache guy, before the candles set your mustache on fire.
From all the grease.
Trouble.
I can't go through with this.
What is it?
Hercules suspects something?
He's nice. Decent.
Did you want him to be mean,
was it fair
and then
that
you would have
Mulius was
lied to
taken
him and
from
kept
us
him around your
on the
children?
eve of Castus's greatest
What?
victory? I'd worry about your own children.
They're your grandchildren.
It's a big castle.
I don't think she gives a fuck.
Accidents can happen.
Bitch, that's crazy.
Appreciate you arranging
That
this.
wasn't an idle threat either.
We need all these
A new
vibes.
outfit.
Never be too
There you
cautious,
go.
my lord. You have many
It's still
enemies
not
in
that
the neighboring kingdom of
peacocky, though.
Gorgos.
I guess it looks
It's
like...
a dark purple.
It's very complicated.
Yeah.
Betrayal, revenge.
Hey, I know that man.
Come, my lord.
And
That's
he's not our
Hercules.
Prince. I saw him in Corinth one. That's right. What the
Oh, damn, that guy's getting fucking silenced by the guitar show.
It almost sounded
So do
like
we
you
all,
starting
huh?
to say, what the fuck?
You remember Prince Milius, don't you?
No, please, stay.
He looks like he's got the all-seeing eye on his vest.
I was going to say, I do like the vest. Well, I guess it's a vest dress.
He doesn't remember who he is. Does he remember how to fight? I assume this is a fake setup. Where did the ninjas come from?
I don't know.
What was that all about?
I'm obsessed with the flowy sleeves. I would be playing with them so much. I would get yelled at.
Yeah. It's almost like a pirate's blouse.
Are we gonna?
There's
I was like,
Electra.
are we gonna see this person?
You ready?
Okay, she's not going that fast. Also, they're missing a lot of grapes.
They are.
Me when I lose immediately. Good for her. She's actually fucking trying.
Yeah.
And the winner
She's strong. She could kick your ass.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta live for her. The material this robe is made of, I
How
can't
did our little ruse work?
place it, but it feels familiar.
I think it's the velveteen that the track suits at the time
Good.
were made of
Other provinces
the 90s, not of ancient Greece.
No. That old lady gonna fall over?
How do we
I don't-
measure the winner of this one?
I guess it's a team sport.
Yeah, that's-
Also, like, I don't want the grapes if somebody, like, put their feet on it.
She's a little
woman is-
overzealous.
Killing it. Okay, she wants to win. Respect.
Well, if the grape juice ferments,
I
then
guess.
technically it's killing all the bacteria.
Yeah, but people's feet still touched it.
I
And for me, that's a no. For me, I'll just watch the video of that old lady falling down again.
You said that
Curly,
there
it's
was,
too weird. It's too weird. We gotta tell
More
him.
beautiful than those flowers.
There's nothing common about you.
You just met her.
You sent me flowers every day during our courtship. Dozens of them.
I felt bad for her. She misses her actual husband.
Scattered flowers
Yeah.
on our bed on our wedding night.
I still can't see any faces.
You gotta tell him, because if you don't tell him and then he figures it out and then you're a weirdo.
But then,
And you didn't even want to do it.
but then Grandmama will kill the grandbabies.
I guess, but I guess if like Hercules' memory came back, he would definitely help protect them.
True.
My wife had
See, I'd rather
different
wait
hair.
until I get my memory back.
Ew, Liz. Okay, that is not the color of grapes. Get out of here with that. It looks like my hair dye. Hey, Queen.
The winner of the grape crushing competition.
Eolus, you never believe what this crazy old coot told me. He said he saw Hercules.
Hey, okay, you didn't have to call him that. Oh, okay, he's definitely gonna believe the guy who shows up covered in grape.
What a strange dream.
Drama.
Dream about what?
What happens when he has the fireball dream?
Nothing.
Well, if he did remember, he couldn't tell her. She's obviously spying on him.
It's not our place to mix with the likes of royalty.
But you do remember seeing me before the war.
Okay.
He was laughing at the guy
But you had a beard.
Prince Milius.
who was
So you
commenting
had a
off
beard
screen.
then. Look, a beard
We were
can
lucky.
change
All
someone's
over for you,
face,
my
to be
lord.
fair.
Yeah.
You had the queen and your wife worried. Not a wise choice without a bodyguard. You never know when your
Why?
enemies
He
may
can
strike
kick
again.
ass.
You really must be
Bro,
more careful.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't like looking at your mustache. Yeah, of course they think he's crazy. He looked like Barney the dinosaur.
I
Or a
love you.
Teletubby.
You love me. We're a happy
He looks
family.
like Tinky
You told me
Winky.
you saw Hercules dressed like a prince. Now, I've been
Tinky
searching for him
Winky
everywhere. I
ass
still can't find him.
Eolus.
Have you tried the palace? Palace.
No.
Let's get a brain.
Eolus, maybe we take a shower first. Like, I don't know.
That's no royalty. That's Hercules.
Okay, his accent's crazy. It's getting crazier.
He keeps getting
Every time he gets
concussions.
hit in the face.
Hey, what's going on here?
Okay, who are they? Sorry, I'm drama. American cops hitting people immediately? Dude, you guys got fucked by a Teletubby. Now, here he is. What you doing? Ow!
I think we have another assassin.
The purple
Why
guy?
is he purple?
Insanity?
See, asking
Birth
the real
defect? Who knows?
question.
You should get rid of him. Once.
He hasn't had a trial, sir.
But
We had
this
that
is
whole episode about trials and shit.
a prince. He doesn't have to do trials.
Annoying.
You know, like a certain someone in in
They're
modern
just gonna do
time.
whatever they want. Losing my mind. Free speech.
Doesn't feel right.
He was sent from Gorgos to assassinate you.
You heard my
Bitch,
wishes.
I don't even remember who I am. You want me to remember who Gorgos
Those
is?
your prince commands.
They're just gonna kill
Have
him.
them take him down an alley, and when he's out of sight, have them kill him.
Yeah, like they're just gonna kill him.
I was gonna say he's not stupid.
Thank you. I wouldn't have figured it out if you didn't do
The streets
this.
are empty here.
Dude, if I had to die painted purple, that's okay. I want to take a bubble bath, but I don't want other people to pour the bubbles. That's weird. But I would want to take that bath.
What is it now, Lonius? Once Hercules vows his allegiance to Hera.
She's crazy, but she's also a little slay. Okay, she is on the slay meter.
Whatever she commands.
She wears her crown in the bathtub.
Of course.
It takes her so long probably to get that hair done. She's like, I'm not taking it out.
Right. That's an interesting invention.
Who thinks up these
It's
things?
like a fucking ugly ass Cybertruck. Free the horses.
idiots doing?
Why are you purple?
It matters a little bit. Hazel, no, do the stairs. No, do the stairs.
Remember who you are?
No, do the stairs. I'll get you down. There we go. Okay. We're fixed. Oh, God.
You thought you were fixed.
Slipping on the hardwood. No, she's going to try to do the stairs. I'm like, you can't do that. You hurt your leg.
Oh.
And it won't get better if you keep doing it.
I've got something in my slipper.
Oh, I hate that.
Okay.
You remember the Cyclops?
No.
I don't know, Yos. Maybe start with his fucking family.
Typhon, Echidna, Salmonius.
No.
So we got a mention of Salmonius.
You just gotta list off names till something clicks.
Out of there. Help get this fixed.
Nina, Gabrielle, Aphrodite.
I thought he was dead.
I feel like he's getting more purple every time I see him. I mean, does he not wonder why they're attacking this guy who was just standing there talking to you, not trying to kill you?
And they were supposed to show peace towards.
Yeah, he's like, they're not listening to my orders.
It wasn't you. It was Thanos had to come in.
What about Jason?
He's quite a storyteller.
Storytellers don't look like grapes. This guy's crazier than a harpy.
We should probably lock him up for his own good.
Okay, and when you have super strength, then what?
What was he doing under it anyhow?
Trying to fix the wheel, I guess, but...
But how do you get under it with the wheel not on it?
Yeah.
Just one more night, my dear.
I would not want to see how strong that man was, and then lie to his face. Okay?
You'll be joined to one of the world's living legends.
I know she's doing a bad thing, but her children's lives are at
And one
stake.
day, if you can't do this for me or yourself,
What good are you?
well, these have been stressful times, and sometimes I
She's
say
like, well,
things I
you
can't
got
do,
to.
but I would never, ever harm my grandchildren.
I don't really believe her.
Now go.
They've really missed having a father.
So there was this purple guy today, and he...
I feel like there's been a lot missing out of my life, too.
hope they don't have a cat.
Oh, that's very sweet.
You say it as if I'd never done anything like this before.
Hi,
The war must have changed you.
what? She said he was kind of gentle before.
No, she was talking about Hercules being kind and gentle.
No, but she was like, you weren't kind of gentle before the war, but before she was talking about how he would send her flowers every day and like...
Oh yeah,
flowers.
that's right. Yeah.
So what do you mean?
I think I'm falling in love with you.
Girl.
All over again. And don't.
I'm comfy.
Yeah.
I don't think she's a bad person, but like, you are lying to him.
I can tell you that scene was the first scene filmed
For the season or for the episode?
for the episode.
Awkward. Did I miss the part where the plan was to kill him?
Don't be
Oh,
insolent.
she's killing Eolus.
Why are you purple?
I like it. What do you want?
You can't be in love with someone who's lying to you. Because you don't know, like, not real, because you don't know who they actually are.
True.
You come back up.
Hi, Hazel.
She wanted to get down, and then she wanted to come right back up. Drama queen, I tell you.
She realized how good it was on the couch with the blankets.
Yeah, she was like, oh, I can't do the stairs. Pick me up.
Who cares?
You pig!
Get him! Also, like, you should care.
They must already be preparing him for the vows of allegiance.
What about the children's?
Here's what we're gonna do.
I don't think the vows would hold up in court if Hercules didn't know who he really was. I'm just saying. Okay, can we keep the robe, though? Because that's slaves.
I'm proud of you, my son.
Slay! Oh my god, I know she's evil, but like...
You memorized your pledge?
Yes.
That's a beautiful cowl, isn't it?
He's like Naruto.
Purple man has escaped.
Purple man.
Let's not take any chances.
At least
Although
Aeolus
ceremonies will
fits in theme with all the color scheme.
Let
It's
the
a vibe.
ceremony begin.
Whoa, that one guy's pale as hell.
My prince.
On this, of the autumnal equinox.
Autumnal. Are they saying autumnal? Autumn?
Yeah, it's a
Remember Daenerys?
Oh, Barney, chill.
And Ace and Clonus and Ilea.
She's like, you bitch.
She's like, I'm killing my grandkids. I was pissed. You ruined her plan again?
Well, I'll
Yarr.
send his memories back.
Okay, they waited forever to just say his kids' names, which is what I said in the beginning. The mom understood, unlike Aeolus. Damn, they can fight too.
I'm sorry
Get
if My sound is picking up my phone. It keeps going off.
I can't hear it, but they might hear it.
Okay.
What?
Amethyst from Steven Universe cosplay. Oh my god, I'm going to Rhode Island Comic Con, but we've changed our group cosplay from Steven Universe to Shrek, and I'm going to be the fairy godmother for the second one.
Okay.
I'm very excited.
I like the fairy godmother. She's a good villain.
Okay, that was not her. I don't know who said that, but it was not her.
You betrayed me!
Oh no, Slay Queen down.
Quick, grab her call.
Grab her outfit. Loot her.
Queen is dead. Put down your weapon.
Sucks to be her.
He's your prince. I command you.
You just realized you're not our prince. Why are you purple? Would be my question.
You know what? You look good in purple.
He always wears purple. He's more purple every time we see him.
I know.
It does make it seem like they did film it in reverse order. And the paint was wearing off.
Yeah. Now it's wearing off a little bit.
Wait for us, Dad. These poor children, they're too young for this. My dad's dead, my dad's alive, my dad's not my dad. He's leaving.
Give me a hug. I'll miss you.
I have to go, or Hera will shoot you with a fireball. It's okay, I did gaslight you for 2 days.
And I could never keep you from your destiny. It needs you
So
too much.
what? Wander around alone?
I'll think of you always.
Sure, Queen. Maybe
Not-
we'll see you again.
Not because you were my husband, but because you look like my husband.
Because you kind of look like my husband, you were nice to me for 2 days. Okay.
Maybe this was the first scene. I don't know which big kiss was supposed to be the first scene now.
That's a crazy way to start it out, though. Sorry, he's looking less like Eolus every time I look at his face.
Well, that was him holding his tongue.
It's like, what the fuck? Eolus was not harmed or permanently stained in the production of this motion picture. In fact, thanks to a miracle of sandblasting, his skin was restored to its original color and lustrous sheen. That word doesn't have an I in it? I learned
Lustrous.
how to spell lustrous today, I guess. Lustrous. I would think it would have an I in it. But I suppose not. I learned a new word today.
Yay! You learned something.
I think they did a good job with this episode. I think they all did a good job. 1, the fashion slayed. I like when the fashion slays. 2, Hera was involved. She actually had a scheme. It was a pretty good scheme, too. I think it's actually plausible.
Until he
that
got
it
his
could-
memory back.
Yeah, it is a plausible scheme that it could have worked if they had gone through with it. Because I think they were saying that, like, if he made the oath or whatever, it would be unbreakable. So even if he did get his memories back after the oath, there's nothing he could do, they were saying. I guess.
Something like that.
So it must have been, like, a magic oath. So it's, like, not her worst plan ever. It does show that she is adapting her plans from just trying to kill Hercules to trying to control him.
Just
Which
manipulate him.
I think is interesting. I feel like all the I felt sad for the wife character. Like, I felt like the actress did a good job because, like, honestly, if you look at what she was doing, like, she's doing something pretty fucking evil there. Yeah, her kids are being threatened, but they weren't when she first started. She didn't threaten her kids till she, like, thought about it.
Right.
So she kind of just agreed. And so you're like, ooh, maybe you're not a good person. But, like, I think the actress did a good job playing it. I think the villain actress also did a really good job. She would have made just, like, a good Hera. Like, if Hera was going to have a physical form, like,
Yeah.
I feel like she would have just been a good Hera. But I think her character worked. And then, I guess Eolus being painted purple is the comedic relief, which, good for them, I guess. Interesting choice.
Our grimace.
Tinky winky ass.
Hello, Cattail.
The kitty says, I don't care anymore, pay attention to me.
She's been sitting on my lap the whole time. Oh, now I forget what I was going to say. So, the only time I've heard you audibly scream with any of the Xenoverse, it is that costume.
Listen, some people are fancy as hell. That's a great costume. That's insane. They put so much work into it. Costumes don't always look like that anymore unless you're a show that has like proven itself and gets to have a costume budget. Like a Bridgerton gets that, right? Like a Bridgerton, they get that money.
Yeah.
But most costumes now, they make them do them in such a short amount of time and they don't give them the budget to really put in those like fine details. And I'm like, that it's so worth it because it just feels so cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'd get the peacock dress for my Barbie.
Well, as far as trivia, okay, it was the farewell kiss scene. That was the scene that was first shot for this episode.
I wonder how many times they had to paint him purple.
And Kevin Sorbo kept forgetting his lines.
Of course he did.
I don't know if he really was or not, because the reason why I put it in air quotes is because that actress, that was their first meeting, but it turned out that they ended up getting married in real life.
Still married?
Yes.
Girl. Sorry. Okay. I don't know if I like her as a person either. If she co-signs the shit he's saying.
Well, he wasn't saying all that back then.
No, not back then. Well, if they're still together, he's saying it now. I don't know.
So
good for them.
Sam Jenkins is her name at that time. It's Sam Sorbo now, but Sam Jenkins. And then she was used to working on dramatic series type of stuff.
Yeah, I could kind of tell. Like, I felt like she actually... I don't know. I was like, she seems like she's an actress that isn't like, okay, I don't want to be mean because like everyone's trying their best, but sometimes some of the side characters are like, oh, this person has probably been an extra in a lot of stuff, and they like gave him a couple speaking lines because it's a one-off episode, and it's like, oh, okay. Versus like, I was like, oh no, she's actually acting.
Yeah.
Acting.
Well, she's used to the dramatic series type of stuff, and she didn't understand why she had to say the line, "Why are you purple?"
How are you doing?
Sorry, my phone went off again. Somebody keeps texting me.
Mama.
But she was like, why do I have to say, "Why are you purple?" And the director had to talk her into the fact that the line was important. He's like, trust me. It's important.
Just trust me.
Just say it.
Okay. Well, I Googled her because I wanted to see if she had been in anything else.
Uh-huh.
And she has... the article that comes up about her immediately is The Right Decision, Why Sam Sorbo Chose Homeschooling. And I'm like, all right, well, I think I know.
The other facts that I had was that Eolus kind of does a clip show, but not really. He starts mentioning all of these characters that we've met along the way. So he mentioned the Minotaur, Zeus, the Hydra, Cyclops, the Stymphalian bird, Typhon, Echidna, Salmonius, the sea monster, the Cave of Echoes, Heedless Hearts, Proteus, and Thanos.
Interesting. It was still I enjoyed the episode still. Not as good as the Z. It's when we do 2 in a week, guys, you see them at separate weeks, but we record them like 2 in a row. This week, the Xena episode from last week was better.
Okay.
Like, that they watched. We just watched it. I think that was better this week, but this one was fun. This was a better Hercules episode.
Okay.
I think the story was interesting. It actually felt like it's what the show was about. Like, because in the opening, it's like Hercules, and he's fighting Hera, and, like, I feel like he's fighting Hera sometimes. So, like, this felt like, okay, this is what the intro's talking about.
We're back to the roots.
Yeah, so I kind of like that.
Okay. But not as good as the Aphrodite one.
No. I mean, maybe probably plot-wise it was better. I think the plot overall is better. But Aphrodite's so cool that like. No, but I'm saying the Xena episode we just watched and this episode, Xena won this week. They had a better episode this week.
Yeah.
But that's how it goes sometimes.
Well, you know I'm not going to argue with that.
Callisto's in it. If you missed it, go back and watch it. I was right. Go comment Brooke was right.
And on that note.
Drama. So we know you watch both series. Go watch and comment that.
What's your question for everybody? Have you ever known Brooke to be wrong?
Have I ever been wrong? I don't remember that. Probably. No. My question is, I feel like there could be a good one. What was your favorite outfit of the episode? Because I feel like there were a lot of great outfits this episode. So let me know your favorite one. It's for the fashion. Girls, boys, and theys today is for the question. But mine was the peacock dress with the...
Yeah, I agree with that.
That was
my
good.
favorite.
And I think one of the kids had a pretty good outfit for a kid. The one that was in like the blue and green. I like how they layered the colors for that one. But the peacock dress did kill.
Okay.
But Kevin Sorbo's outfits weren't bad either. That robe at the end, that was a good robe.
That purple crushed velvet.
Yeah. I love crushed velvet. I have a friend who like touching it like makes him like spasm.
Yeah.
But I love it.
And on that note, thank you all for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on the next journey. Bye.
Subscribe. Now.
The Queen's work never done.
Our Queen's work is never done. So
You know, it's about time you guys got down on your knees and kissed my ass. I made you who you are today. Print that one for those boys back home.